Bonjour tout le monde. Aujourd'hui c'est lundi, le 6 novembre. Today is Monday, November 6th. Et voici notre liste pour la semaine, our checklist for this week. So we have our new mot de passe. We have a little bit of new TPR this week. You have a song that's called A Coup de Rêve that I'd like you to listen to. We are going to be doing an assignment today about les phobies or phobias. I'll talk more about that in a minute. So you have your flip. You're going to do the listening practice assignment that I postponed from last week. It's going to be this week instead. You're going to have a new story called Closet Space with a listening quiz that goes along with it. You'll have just one discussion and then your quick write and your weekly check-in. Donc aujourd'hui, il y a un nouveau mot de passe. Désolé. Désolé. Nice one word. Désolé en anglais, sorry. And you can also put it into a complete sentence by saying je suis désolé. So that is one that directly translates from English. I am sorry. Je suis désolé. Donc make sure you put that into your cahier in your mot de passe section underneath j'ai peur. Oh, I forgot to translate that one. J'ai peur. Let's review. J'ai peur. I'm scared. So that one, j'ai peur, does not directly translate. It literally means I have fear. Literally, I have fear. Je suis désolé is I am sorry. So it translates more literally, this does, than j'ai peur does. Just a little side note there. Okay, on va parler du week-end. Regardez le Jamboard. And it asks you, qu'est-ce que tu as fait ce week-end? We've seen these before. Je suis allé chez un ami. I went to a friend's house. J'ai passé du temps, spent time avec ma famille, with my family. J'ai fait du sport. J'ai joué à un jeu de société. J'ai regardé la télé. J'ai fait le ménage. Did housework. Ou j'ai fait la cuisine. J'ai étudié. Ou je suis resté, stayed à la maison. So whichever is the most accurate for this description of your own weekend, go ahead and put your name next to that box like I did here, or that bubble like I did here, and you'll be sharing your answer to this question, qu'est-ce que tu as fait ce weekend, when you do your flip video mercredi. Okay, TPR. This is not new. There might be, well, I don't think it is new. I don't know exactly why I said new video this week. Maybe you get a new one later, but I don't think so. I think that was just false. So this is the same TPR that you've been doing for the last couple of weeks, and I say that because it's stuff that you did see a little bit in your La Grenouille story. Elle n'a pas de jambes. Elle ne chante pas quand elle saute. Elle ne chante pas quand elle court. So you saw some of this in your La Grenouille story, but you're also going to see some of this in that closet space story that you're doing later this week. So that's why it's the same. But hopefully some of this is a little bit more second nature to you now, and you don't even have to look at what the different terms mean. Okay, la chanson de la semaine. This is just something to listen to. You don't have to do anything with it. The video link is right here. As I told you before, I've been having trouble with getting videos that I embed into this slideshow to work. So just use this link. It'll take you to YouTube. This guy, il s'appelle Ben l'Oncle Sol. And our aujourd'hui dans l'histoire, vendredi, actually I said jeudi here, but it's actually vendredi, c'est son anniversaire. So we're going to be hearing about him later this week. On Thursday, on Friday. I just wanted you to be aware of his music. So if you get a chance, maybe a couple times this week, listen to the song, watch the video. Okay, the one thing that you actually do need to submit this week is l'infographie, les phobies. So une infographie is the word for infographic en français. An infographic is, just as it sounds, a document that gives information with graphics, with pictures. So you're going to look at these two infographies. So the first one is called Phobie des peurs incontrôlables. So this is actually just the title of what you see underneath. This is just a definition. Une phobie or a phobia, c'est une peur incontrôlable. Is not just any fear, it's an uncontrollable fear. 80 millions d'Européens souffrent de phobie. Et vous, qu'est-ce qui vous fait peur? So 80 million people in Europe, 80 million Europeans, suffer from phobias. What scares you? So des phobies courantes, common. Il y a l'arachnophobie, c'est la peur des araignées, fear of spiders. L'hématophobie, c'est la peur du sang, blood. L'ophiophobie, c'est la peur des serpents. La brontophobie, c'est la peur de l'orage, storms. La nyctophobie, la peur du noir, of the dark. La musophobie, la peur des souris, mice. Et il y a des phobies les plus étonnantes, the most astonishing or out of the ordinary phobias. L'allopophobie, c'est la peur des chauves, so fear of losing one's hair or even feeling uncomfortable when you see somebody who does not have hair. Again, these are not very common fears or phobias. La votophobie, c'est la peur des factures, fear of bills. Nobody likes bills, but this is like when you have an actual physical reaction. La coulrophobie, c'est la peur des clowns. La peur des clowns, c'est très courant, common aux États-Unis, here in the US. But this is a French document, and I don't know that the fear of clowns is as much of a thing in France as it is here. So that's why it's in the section called Les plus étonnantes, the more astonishing or out of the ordinary fears, la coulrophobie. La nomophobie, c'est la peur d'être séparé de son téléphone. Fear of not being separated from a loved one. No. Fear of being separated from one's phone. L'ergophobie, c'est la peur du travail. When I say la classe travail, or working, la peur du travail, fear of work. Et l'anuptaphobie, c'est la peur du célibat, fear of being single. Et la réalité virtuelle peut aider, can help à guérir, cure les phobies en s'y confrontant dans un monde imaginaire. So, la réalité virtuelle can allow people to confront their phobias in an imaginary world, dans un monde imaginaire. And then voilà la source, the source that this stuff came from. Okay, so up here, I want you to find the words for suffer, spiders, blood. Now, make note, I am not looking for the word for So just make sure you're giving me the word for spiders, blood, snakes, and not the fear of. So if we look at spiders, I'm not looking for arachnophobie, I'm looking for the word araignée. Okay? Suffer, a lot of students have had trouble with. I mentioned it earlier. I will give you a hint though. It's in this top part up here. Okay. Après, est-ce que tu as peur des araignées? Est-ce que tu as peur du sang? Just answer oui ou no for each of these by putting a little X or a little, you can actually type the word oui ou no. I don't care what you do, but just put it in there for me to answer each of those questions. And then use those questions to write 2 different sentences. I am scared of, and I am not scared of. So this first one is just going to use our mot de passe from last week. J'ai peur, and then insert exactly what you see here. J'ai peur des araignées. J'ai peur des serpents. J'ai peur du noir, whatever you see up here. And then, la deuxième phrase, you're going to be making it négatif. So, for those of you who are actually watching the video right now, you're in luck because I'm going to help you with this. When you take j'ai peur, we're literally saying I have fear, right? Have, that's the verb. We're going to make that négatif by saying je n'ai pas peur. You just make a verb négatif going from have to don't have by putting ne pas around it. So je n'ai pas peur du vide. Je n'ai pas peur des souris, etc. So that's what you're doing for la deuxième phrase, sentence numéro 2. Voila. And if you could just make sure you're typing en bleu, like I asked up here, any different color is actually fine, but I asked for bleu down here just because, I don't know, I guess it's easy to see. Okay, bon. C'est tout pour aujourd'hui. That is it for today. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I will be on the meet on the office hours from noon to 12:30 demain. Au revoir tout le monde. No, not demain. Demain. Good thing I said that because I was not thinking. Demain, il n'y a pas de cours. You don't have school. So, mercredi et jeudi this week. Mercredi et jeudi, I will be on the office hours meet, but not mardi because I'll be in meetings. Okay. Merci tout le monde. Au revoir.